Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. Before I begin, I would like to say thank you to everyone who has liked, shared, subscribed, and who has donated to this channel. Also, thank you to everyone who has purchased a reading with me. This is for the sign of Pisces for the month of June, or from the time you view this video, these events could be in play. Please keep in mind it is a general reading. That means it will not resonate with each and every one of you who are watching. This is for those of you who are interested in your ex and, if they're coming back or not, if there will be contact or not. So, the reason for this breakup, someone felt that they were taken advantage of. And I feel that this is with regards to money. Like it was, they were in a relationship for finances or security somehow. Yeah. And that perhaps they were only seeing what they wanted to see, or seeing what they were being shown. But that ultimately someone had hidden motives, and that it was all empty words, empty promises. They figure, they saw things clearly now. For a while, it gave them quite a bit of anxiety. I feel that they may have, they assessed everything, and this is what they concluded, was that they were being taken advantage of, that they saw you, or you saw them, whichever way this goes, that one person was taking advantage of the other, and this had to do with security. That that the other person was wearing two faces. There's a lot of grief showing here over this broken relationship, over this loss. Someone has all of the right information, but they're not talking about it. That could, I feel, be the key to clearing this up. It's a burden for this person. There's somebody, I feel, holding on to some sort of guilt, which they're carrying. Their world, it's affecting their world. So their world feels very cold and barren because of this burden that they carry, that they have not spoken about. And the only way through that energy would be through confessing to whatever it was. You see, somebody, this is the buyer and the seller. Okay, so somebody is buying somebody's story, or rather thinking that they might not or should not trust, or have bought into somebody's story. Eight of Swords. This has caused them a lot of anxiety. I feel, though, that this anxiety is what is about to come to an end. Okay, over this situation of the buyer and the seller, or this relationship of that was concluded to be a relationship of convenience by one of you, and ultimately the loss of a wish because it wasn't balanced. Queen of Cups in reverse, clearly unhappy, unfulfilled, maybe feeling rejected, A lot of mental conflict, a lot of anxiety still is showing here. It's like that, winning the battle and losing the war. It's like, feeling as though they've got the truth, but yet they've lost the relationship. The devil, I feel, is here representing fears. Could be illusions or feeling like someone deceived them. But I feel it's like fears surrounding a wish that someone has. The Page of Cups here and the Seven of Cups. I feel this is the Pisces. Now, this is taking a cup that appeared to be beautiful, filled with jewels, but thinking, like, in hindsight, perhaps that it was an illusion, a deception, and they got burnt. It's funny, but and it's the first time I feel like this, but I feel, Pisces, that whether your ex comes back or not lies in your hands. I feel that you hold the key to that. And that could be by way of some sort of confession. This could be you carrying this, because this card speaks to having all of the right information but doing nothing with it. So if you have all of the right information, then you hold the key, which makes sense to me. So I kind of feel, that the ex may have thought you took advantage of them, for whoever this is for. You see, we have the Sphinx, and the Sphinx is saying that your abilities are about to be tested. There's a riddle that needs to be solved, and there's a lot of, you will have to really think about this. You, with the shield, you could be guarded for some reason, because there's some reason you held on to this, if this is you. So there's some reason why you didn't speak up about this and perhaps suffered this loss. This key, I feel, can change things. Because here you are, you see, with the Hangman. You see, High Priestess, there's hidden knowledge here. There's something you've been keeping to yourself, not speaking up about. And here's the Hangman. Well, how can I fix things? How can I move this from negative to positive? What do I need to sacrifice? The first thing I noticed in this reading was I have the Lady of Wisdom, I have the Lord of Wisdom, the same suit. So we're talking about a couple, possibly one that was married or planning to be married. They're both in the upright. And that was the very first thing that was brought to my attention. But something went wrong here. And I feel, Pisces, that you have the ability to fix it. Because there is love and prosperity sitting, waiting, I think, once you provide, or once you use that key. That is what I have for you. I thank you so much for watching. As I said previously, I feel that your ex, whether or not they come back, it's lying in your hands. You have the key. You have but to use it. Many blessings. Bye for now.